we are recording, and I'm gonna get us right here. And let's go ahead and just start seated because that'll be nice to feel our postural muscles. And we will definitely get to pesas. We'll get some weightlifting happening. Let's inhale. Just take a big breath. Just notice where you are, how you're holding your weight, how your body's feeling. And then from here, let's just go ahead with our inhales and exhales. Begin a little circle through your shoulders. Inhale, taking it up, and then exhale, floating it down. Good. Inhaling up, exhale, releasing. Good. And let's take an ear and a shoulder. Thinking about an up to 3, down to 3, up to 3, down to 3. A really nice, gentle movement. Suavecito. Muy bien. And then let's move your chin in and just play with the neck here for a moment. How is your neck? ¿Cómo está el cuello? Good. And from there, let's take this into your full spine. So you're going to let your sternum move forward. And then exhale, let the sternum, esternón, mueve atrás, moves back. Adelante, mueve adelante. Y hacia atrás. Good. And then from here, let's pause. We're going to stretch. Estiramos las costillas, lado y lado. So take your ribs just a few times, side to side. Good. Just nice, relaxed movement. Kind of rocking out your torso. Good. And then you can make a little circle here. And then let that circle travel. Otra dirección, circulando. Good. And then let's try just sitting up for a moment, sweeping your 2 arms out. And you'll inhale, open. And then exhale, let the head come down and bring los brazos adentro. So open the arms. And then let's just stretch coming down. Good. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, floating over. Good. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, floating over. Beautiful. Pause here. And we'll exhale, twist, extending the arms up. Inhale, mientras bajando. And then exhale, gira de otro lado. So you're going to take your spine, la columna, and we're going to twist one way. And then twist as the arms come up. Good. So now hold with the arms up, open the arms, abrimos. And now inhale back to the center and then exhale. Let's girar otra dirección. We're going to go the other way. Good. Inhale. And then exhale, opening to twist. Good. Abriendo. Muy bien. And then from here, we're going to sweep one arm underneath. Get a long stretch through your side. Inhale, sitting up, and then exhale, long stretch. Otra dirección, estirando por los brazos, stretching through your arms. Good. Un brazo arriba, otro brazo abajo. Good. All right, and then we're going to take 2 arms out. Let's roll your pulgares abajo, roll your thumbs down. Y ahora, pulgares atrás. Good. So, pulgares adelante. Y ahora atrás. Let's do that one more time, rolling through your thumbs. And then bring your fingertips together and let them reach towards your shoulders. And now reach the fingers, los deditos, towards your axilas. Good. Exhale, release the arms, unfold the legs. And let's just sit up for a moment here. Inhale. And then I'm going to reach my sternum forward. Okay, let my arms come slightly back. Y ahora hago el reverso. I'm just going to make the reverse happen here. So nos sentamos adelante. Let's sit forward. Y ahora nos sentamos atrás. When you sit back, and really when you sit forward, everybody make this little meditation about your sitting bones, your isquiones, so you feel them stay grounded into the floor. So there's less tipping so much through the pelvis, but the pelvis stays pretty anchored as your weight moves adelante y ahora atrás. Good. So now let's sit up and sit tall. And then stretch, take your weight over to one side. With your top leg now, go ahead and just lightly bicycle the leg in the hip socket. Good. And then let's just take that around, moving the other way. Good. And then from here, let's pause with the knee bent back behind you. Get a little stretch, opening. Good. We'll let the leg come down. So vamos a poner la pierna abajo. And then we'll exhale, take a little stretch back. Good. Sitting up, push through your 2 feet and then lift the hips up. Good. So you're just getting another little stretch por la cadera. Good. And from here, cambiamos lados. So bring that back leg in. Y cambiando lados, you're going to take this top hand to the hip. And then from inside your hip socket, vamos en bicicleta. Let's go for a bike ride. Good. Y cambiamos la dirección, go the other way. Beautiful. So una pausa, pause with the leg bent. Take the leg all the way back behind you, estirando. Muy bien, muy bien. Good. And then from here, let's set the leg down. Vamos a bajar. You're going to lower the leg. And then open, open, open. As you come open, you can bend and lower, stretch away from the hip. So these are great. This is a really simple, gentle. If you know you've been sitting too long and you want to feel that hip crease open up and you want a passive stretch, this is a great one for that. And then this is a little bit more dynamic, bringing your hands here to the floor and letting the pelvis rise up. But it gets into the inner thigh. Bueno, en los muslos, a place that some of us want to be very open these days, like maybe tonight. All right. So now from here, I'm going to take my 2 legs to the short edge of my mat. And we'll do a few other little things. So now take your thumbs right over your shoulders. And from here, you're going to stretch, reach forward, and then exhale. Let's pull our weight back. Estiramos adelante, bring your weight forward. And now we'll bring it back. Stretch and reach forward. And now bring the weight back. Let's reverse. So now arms kind of rowing with your upper back, with your torso. Good. And then let's take a little pause back here. And you're going to let opposite arm and leg lift together, lower together. Subiendo y bajando, brazo y pierna opuesta. Good. All right, let's hold with one side up. So I've got my right arm, left leg, and then I'm going to open and close. Just take 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Muy bien. Otra dirección. Let's go the other way. So I'm going to lift. This is my brazo izquierdo, pierna derecha. Abrimos, cerramos. Good. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful. Set those limbs down. Sit it all the way up. Get a long stretch. And then con las palmas abajo, put the palms here into the floor and let the pelvis come all the way up. Subimos la pelvis. Bebecita en el aire. Good. Exhale. Take it right back down. And now from here, I'm going to let my forearms just slowly float down and bring one leg in. And then my opposite shin bone extends. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's change the position of the 2 legs. Same thing, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And then from here, change the position of the 2 legs. We'll go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Pause. Exhale. Slowly lower your head and chest now down to the floor with your knees over your chest. Hacemos un poco circulitos. You'll just make a few little circles. And massaging out your low back, el sacro. And then exhale. Haciendo círculos. Otra dirección. You're taking your circles now the other way. And then from here, pull your tail down low. Feet move to the floor. 2 arms pull up. And then before we do any lifting, just tap your talones, right and left. Tap your right and left heel into the floor. Good, just feeling that right-left connection. Derecha, izquierda. Good, and now plantas del pie, the balls of the feet, right, left, right, left, right, left. Good, and now just wiggle the toes for a moment. Try to pull up the mat with your toes. Tapete. Bueno, tocando el tapete con los dedos del pie. And then from here, con los brazos arriba with your arms up, let's push and lift, letting your pelvis rise up y your brazos abajo. And then from there, you're going to let your arms float alongside the ears. And then articulamos, you're going to articulate cada vértebra, all of the vertebra in your spine. And then bajando 3 y 2 y 1. Good. Let's try that again. Lifting up, 2, 3, and coming down 3 y 2 y 1. Good. Let's do that one more time. Up, 2, 3. Pause here. Push the sitting bones in the air. Empujamos los isquiones arriba por los talones. You're going to push up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once again, your 2 arms up, and then lower your pelvis down. Now pushing through the feet, estiramos una dirección. You're going to stretch one way. Y otra dirección, and then you're going to stretch the other way. So again, continuing to push through your feet. Empujamos por los pies. And let the hips estira, estira, estira. Your hips are going to stretch, stretch, stretch. Good. Now another little pause, kneecaps facing up. And from here, take your heels, lift them off of the floor, let the pelvis come up. So we're going to try that a few times. Arms up. Keep the heels lifted the whole time here. And we'll come up to 3. Y ahora abajo 2, 3. And up to 3. Y abajo 2, 3. Last time. Up to 3. Hold that lifted. Sitting bones are going to come down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you're going to open the knees, close the knees, open the knees, close the knees, and we'll go 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, lowering your pelvis, bringing everything down. Brazos al lado de las orejas otra vez. Now take your legs to one side. Y ahora, otro lado. Going to the other side. Good. And then from here, otra pausa. You're going to take another pause in your center. Press the heels down and then lift your pelvis up. Good. So the balls of the feet are lifted now. Plantas del pie están arriba. And now you're going to exhale and lift. Inhale down, 2, 3, and exhale, rising up, 2, 3, abajo, 2, 3, y arriba, 2, 1, good, y abajo, 2, 3, y arriba, 2, 1, good. So we're going to pause here, isquiones, sitting bones 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then abrimos, cerramos. You're going to open and close your knees for 5 and 4. So through the glutes, inner thighs, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Exhale, lowering that down. And now let's bring elbows to your knees. And then you're going to exhale, reach opposite arm and leg out. Brazo apuesto con la pierna. Good. So they stretch out and then they pull in. They stretch out and then they pull in. They stretch out. Estirando afuera y ahora adentro. Beautiful. So now let's take 2 arms and legs out and in, out and in, afuera. Good. And from here, pause, arms out, legs out, and you're going to let an arm and leg lift together and then lower together. So sube y bajo, arriba. Good. Good. So they're lifting, subiendo y bajando, opposite arm and leg. Beautiful. So now from here, let's open the arms. You can stay soft with the knees. And again, a little circle through your pelvis. Just sort of massaging out your back. Un masaje. Good. La espalda baja. Beautiful. And then let's take your 2 arms back up. And you're going to let opposite arm and leg para circular. Y van a hacer otra dirección. They're going to go the other way. Muy bien. Brazo izquierdo y pierna derecha. Afuera, afuera. Beautiful. And then hacemos otra dirección. You're going to come right back through el centro. Let's bend the knees. And exhale. Extend the right leg. And give 5 respiraciones. Give like 5 big breaths here. Trying to let your hips, pelvis, tailbone relax. Good. And then let's open the leg. Feeling the inner thighs on both legs are stretching here. Good. And then let's close it over. So now the opposite. So your thighs are sort of both pulled towards center. Good. And then we're going to put the foot there on your muslo. Arms in at your side. Exhale, let the pelvis come up. 5 breaths. Good, and then we'll lower that back down. And then bring your hands here to the thigh and rock the hips. Good, and then let's exhale. Let the right leg come down. Place it on the floor, and then let the hands slide behind your pierna izquierda. Good, so your hands are just sliding down the left leg. You're letting this thigh reach. Muslo está estirando hacia el torso. And then abrimos la pierna. You're going to open the leg and open the opposite leg. So now estirando, you're stretching through the inner thigh. Muy bien. And then we're going to let the 2 legs cross the midline of the body. Let that top leg press into the bottom leg. I'm getting a little stretch through your IT band, through your tensor fascia lata. Good. And then from here, you're going to hook the ankle to your femur bone. Bring the arms in. Exhale, la pelvis arriba, push through your heel, through the balls of the feet. Con la pelvis arriba. And then bajando, lowering right back down. 2 hands to your muslo, to your thigh. Then you can just rock the back. Good. So now let's unhook that leg and see about a little rocking. Good. So you can try rocking down and up. Arriba, abajo. Oh, do a couple more, y'all. I'm not doing any more. My body's like, no thanks. Good. All right. Nice. So then from here, go ahead, exhale, move your sternum forward and just let your low back get a nice stretch. Good, and then we're gonna inhale, sit up nice and tall. And if you I'm gonna use a prop obviously to help me get down and up from the floor. So if you like, you can exhale and begin just with soft knees, lowering all the way down. And from here, exhale, and finding yourself coming up. Good. So I'm going to slide that in a little closer and I'm going to lower less. So exhale, you can come all the way down. I think I'll go to about halfway. That feels good. And then exhale and bring myself up. And let's do that one more time. So you're going to come down, 2, 3. You can take this, make it a roll all the way to the floor if you'd like. And exhale up, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. So now from here, I'm just going to bring myself to face here. The computer, I'm going to come down all the way onto my side. So the bottom knee bends. With your top leg, just begin a little circle. So feeling the leg move forward, down, back. Good. And then circle the other way. Good. So now pause with the leg in the forward part of that circle. Take it down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it back. Take it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And one more time, just a little bit further back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hand to the foot. The leg stretches. Let your chest open. Good. And now this top knee is going to open to the sky. Try just a few little small circles with the knee bent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then circling the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, extend the knee. Take the arm up also, and then we'll bend. So exhale, extend, and then bend. Exhale, extend, and then bend. Exhale, hold this extension here. Take the top leg, top arm, down and up. 5, down and up. 4, down and up. 3, down and up. 2, down and up. 1. Good. Hand to the foot. And let that hip just release. Excellent. And then let the top leg travel forward. And from here, top hand can reach your foot and just open. Abrimos. open your chest. So you should feel the outside of the top leg, aquí, esta pierna estirando, and then the bottom thigh. As you're applying a little pressure there with your hand. Oh, beautiful. So let's fold now. Your two legs up, push with the hands, and then find ourselves. We'll try that little sequence on the other side. Then we'll exhale, come down. So starting with your two, I think we started here with our two knees bent. Good. No, we didn't. The bottom knee was bent. The top leg, vamos a circular. You're going to just circle the leg. Adelante, arriba y atrás. Adelante, arriba, abajo, atrás. Good. So I just want you to feel a nice fluid movement here. Beautiful. And then let's take that circle in the opposite direction, feeling that the hips, the pelvis can all stay pretty stable as the leg is floating, flotando. Good. And then we're going to pause with the leg forward, take it down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg slightly back behind you, down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slightly back behind you one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. Hand here to your foot, and then just let the kneecap stretch out. Really tuck that top shoulder blade, el omoplato, allá en la espalda. So you really want to feel that shoulder blade tuck onto the spine, adduct. So pull that top arm down, and you'll just get a deeper stretch in your shoulder. Muy bien, qué bonita. So now you're going to let this top leg open into an externally rotated position. And then same thing, let the leg here circle just a little bit. So aiming for both fluidez, y también estabilidad. So we're always looking for those two things in our movement, both stability and fluidity. Good. So now we're going to let the arm and leg, they're going to bend, extend together, bend and extend. I think I did it like this last time. They were parallel. Yeah. Good. Just again, feeling float through the joints. Really use this as an opportunity to connect to that inner thigh muscle, inner thigh group. It's doing a lot of good work to hold the leg up. Good. And then from here, arriba y abajo, you're going to come down and up con el brazo y también con la pierna. So you're going to come down and up with the arm and leg. Good. Really let that bottom side stabilize you. Estabilidad y también fluidez. Good. And from here, now let's pause with the arm and leg together. Just give some deep breaths. Estiramiento. Good. And then we're going to slowly let that top leg lower down. Stretch it out for a moment. A great way to get a deep stretch here in the leg is to roll the fifth metatarsal, so that most outside foot bone. Roll it to the floor. Bend your bottom knee, reach it back, and then see about the hand and foot. Moviendo juntos, they can pull together. Good. So you're getting a stretch through the outer ankle of the top foot, the IT band, and then the quadricep hip flexor on the bottom leg. Let's pull now all those limbs back together into your center. Push, push, push. And let's sit up. We'll do a little bit of weight work seated, and then we might do a little bit of weight work standing. What? All right. So here we are. So I'm going to cross at my ankles, more or less, and make a moment, just take a moment to sit really tall. From here, let's just begin by keeping your spine stable, moving the two arms out. We'll try this a few times. We're going to come out and back, and we're going to reach out, and we're going to pull back, reach out, and pull back, reach out, pull back. Good. One more, out and back. Good. So now with just your right arm, circle, move across your chest, cruzando el pecho, y ahora afuera del cuerpo, and then to the outside of the body. Keeping your palm facing up. Good. Cambiamos la dirección. Let's go the other way. 5 and 4 and 3, 2, and last time. Good. Exhale, bringing that arm in. Let's try that the other way. 5. Con el brazo izquierdo with your left arm. Good. Cambiamos la dirección. You're going to go the other way. Good. So aiming for both stability and fluidity in the movements. Beautiful. Bring your two arms back through your center, and then let's open and close. So abrimos, cerramos. You're going to open and close. Feel that the chin moves in. El cuello, your neck stays long. Letting the weight of the body drop in and down 2. And hold here. Stretch and reach the arms out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. Just a small movement through the shoulders. 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release. Take a second, check your neck, and check the other way. Exhale, you're going to cross the midline. So I've got this is my right arm. I'm going to exhale, reach across, and pull right back. Reach across, and pull back. Reach across the body, pull it back. We'll go 3, and 2, and 1. Hold, and now circle out there. Drop in the shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bring it in. Same thing. So pull the arm up right in front of the shoulder, and then exhale, reach across the body, pull back, stretch and reach, pull right back, stretch, estirando afuera. So again, fluidity in that movement, stability the whole time, especially through your extension. 2 and 1. And now let's circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, open. Now taking your 2 weights to the side. Exhale, arms up, down, and all the way back. We'll go out and down and in. Reach out. Now down. Good. Out and down. Good. Let's reverse all the way out. Again, feeling that scapula stay, la scapula conectada, back scapula staying connected to, and beautiful. Pause right here in your center. Weights move up now, forearms down and up. Good. Try 3 more like this. And then let's twist and come to your center. So, girando la columna mientras bajando los antebrazos. Good. So you're twisting your spine side to side as your forearms float back. 2 and 1. Beautiful. Exhale. Let's set the pesas abajo, freeing your hands. Nice. And then while you're up here, just take in a few little movements that might feel good, kind of loosening back up your torso. Hands can move behind you. Unfold the 2 legs, and then we're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, coming forward. So I've moved into kind of like a straddle stretch situation, arms out. And exhale, pulling into the center, just feeling your neck, spine release out. And exhale through your center. Beautiful. So now one arm debajo del pecho, so one arm under your chest. Otro brazo sobre la oreja. Good. Inhale. Other arm pulls over the ear. Inspira arriba. Expirar estirando. Good. Inspirar arriba. Expirar abajo. Beautiful. Now from here, just pull to one side. Perhaps let that top arm stretch all the way over. 5 respiraciones. 5 breaths. Inhale, brazo arriba, taking the arm up. And then exhale, stretching. Otra dirección. You're going to come stretch the other way. Good. Inhale, sitting up. And now let's exhale, bring 2 hands to the outside of one leg. Push through the feet and come onto all fours. Let me do a little. All right. So now from here, create a little cat-cow through the spine. Head and tail rising. Head and tail releasing. Head and tail subiendo. Y ahora abajo. Cabeza y colita arriba. And down. Good. Inhale last time. And then from here, let's bring your hips back and a little forward. Bring the hips back and a little bit forward. You can walk your hands out. Let the pelvis lower here if that feels nice. Down. And exhale back. Good. Dos más. Good. Just feeling that lumbar being supported by your abdomen. Beautiful. So now your forearms can float in and just let your tailbone come up for a moment. Good. I'm going to curl my 10 toes underneath me and lift my hips and pelvis. Get a big stretch here. Good. Just a nice lift. From here, exhale, bring your knees down and just lift one leg up. I've got my left leg lifted. Okay, let that leg float back towards your head. And exhale, slowly bring it down. Good. Curl your 10 toes under, lift the hips again. Feeling that stability through your shoulders. Release through the neck. Good. Bajando las rodillas, you're lowering the knees. Y ahora otra pierna arriba, so now you're going to take the other leg up. Just begin, just let it stretch out. Feel length. Por el talón, you're lengthening through the heel. And now bending the knee back. Good, sending it high. Exhale, relajamos. You're going to lower that leg down. Let it release. Good. Now the palms press in and the hips rise up, and we're moving through Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. So really focus on a long stretch por las pantorrillas, a long estiramiento, a long stretch through the calves. Good. And from here, let's just walk our hands back towards our feet, right, left, right. Good. Take a long stretch forward. You can move your blanket out of the way if you'd like. Good. Let the fingertips move out. Let the tailbone come up. And then we're going to push into our feet to bring ourselves all the way up and into standing. Let's just shift this a hair. And from the back of your mat now, just take a moment to lightly shift your weight side to side. So ball to heel. Good, just a little slow dance through the feet. Good, so now let's really anchor the balls of both feet into the floor and then lift the heels just down and up a few times. And let the arms come up, brazos arriba, y ahora talones también. So now your arms y talones, brazos y talones, arriba y abajo. Good. All right. And then from here, let's set our heels down and then exhale, bring the elbows towards your thighs and then open, stretch, reach through your chest and the thighs move back and the arms come up and the thighs moving back and the arms abriendo. Good. Good. So now una pausa. Let's take a little pause down here. Another little cat-cow. Levantado. Standing cat-cow. Good. And then let's inhale, pull up into a flat back. Exhale, take the two arms out, take the thigh bones back. Open the chest, getting into the glutes. Exhale, nice and tall. From here, shift your weight into your right leg and step the left leg forward. And then we're just going to open and stretch. So let the arms move out. Good. Try to keep your torso nice and upright. Beautiful. Let's pause with the arms out. Now lift them up. And then bring your hips back and your torso adelante. Good. So we're going to come forward and then move the weight back. A couple more. Really feeling the muscles in your back connected to your arms. Good. Inhale up. And exhale. Hold here. Gather your weight. Pull the back leg up. From here you can bend and straighten. 5 and 4 and 3. Ooh. and 2, and 1. Now take the leg to the side. Lift 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Leg moves out in front, and down and up. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Set that leg down. Step the opposite leg back. And then let's do that same sequence on this side. So open, estirando afuera. Y ahora arriba. Good. Out, 2, 3. And up. Out, 2, 3. And up. Out, 2, 3. And up. Beautiful. So now pause with the arms forward. Stretch, reach, lift the chest. And then estirando la cabeza adelante, you're going to stretch the head out and reach the arms back. Inhale through warrior 1. And exhale. Estirando la cabeza adelante. Inhaling up. And exhale, stretching, reaching out. Last time, última vez. Arriba y ahora abajo. Good. And then you can gather your weight into that leg. Lift the back leg. Bend and straighten the knee. 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, leg moves to the side. It pulls down and up. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Leg moves out in front. Pulls up. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Exhale. Bring that leg in. Let's just turn to face the computer for a moment. Bring your tailbone down. Bring your heels right beneath the pelvis. Toes are turned out. Good. And let's exhale. Bend the knees and straighten. So we're going to bend the knees as the arms come up and straighten. Bajando y arriba. Good. Bajando y arriba. Last time, bajando. Hold one heel up, un talón arriba. Y ahora abajo, otro talón. Y abajo. So you're going to come down and up. Beautiful. Now 2 heels. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Hold them up. Soft through the knees for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms out. Step your 2 feet just a little bit wide. And now from here, just shift our weight through each knee. Good. So you're just feeling your torso flotando over the legs. Good. Now 2 arms, 2 knees bend. Down, abajo y ahora arriba. Bajando y arriba. Bajando y arriba. Good. Holding down here. 1 heel up and down. Opposite heel up. Down, heel up. Down, heel up. Down, 2 talones. Here you go. 3, and 2, and 1. Now 2 thighs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down. Turn your toes adelante and then take a long stretch forward. Letting your head go and your hips lift. Good. And then exhale, let one knee bend. Estiramos afuera. And then let that other knee bend. Go right back to your center. Take one hand to an ankle, crossing the body. Inhale, estirando arriba, and then exhale, taking it the other way. Inhale, bring it up. Turn one set of toes up. Now bend the knee, stretch. Good. Now lengthen that knee and then bring your torso around. So you're going to stretch toward it. Take the top arm up. Trikonasana. Good. So try to pull that bottom rib cage down and your top rib cage up here. Good. Exhale, release. The hand moves in. The opposite leg, those toes turn out. Bend that knee for a moment. Stretch toward it for a sec. Exhale, bring it back. And then you're going to reach over that long leg. Find a Trikonasana here. Good. And then we're going to slowly just bring that arm around. Now your back leg can pull in. And just another long forward bend. And from your forward bend, let the knees float into a nice low squat. Good. And we're going to exhale. Just bring the weight of the body back down. So I'm going to prop a few deep breaths for myself here. Okay, with just a little blanket or a cushion underneath my shoulder blades and my head. Let's take a good 5 to 10 breaths just to release your body. Para relajar, recuperar nuestra energía. Good, and when you feel ready, just take a long stretch through your arms, por los brazos, por las piernas. Bring your knees in. And slowly you can roll to one side. Push it up. And nos encontramos sentadas aquí. Good. Oh, con perritos. Oh, that's perfect. All right. Todo el mundo, tu práctica es un regalo. Muchas gracias. Your practice is a gift. Thanks, everybody. All right. Namaste.